Today, we are going to talk about how to optimize for Google's featured snippet to build more traffic. Have you noticed it's getting harder and harder to build referral traffic from Google? And it's not just that the competition has got tougher, which it certainly has, it also that Google has moved past its 10 blue links and its organic search results are no longer generating as much traffic they used to. How do you adapt? This video teaches you to optimize your content to one of the Google's more recent changes, featured snippet. I am Raj Pavi, creator of AI Insider and artificial intelligence powered SEO tool. AI Insider helps you to outrank any competitors. Yes, I mean any. Don't believe me, right? Well, check out our explainer video, and if you have any questions, reach back to us. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I make one video every day. So now let's get back to featured snippets. What are featured snippets? Featured snippets are selected search results that are featured on top of Google's organic results below the ads in a box. Featured snippets aim at answering the user's question right away, hence their own other well-known answer boxes. Being featured means getting additional brand exposure in search results. Here are two studies confirming the claim. Goodsell reports that the click-through rate or CTR on a featured page increased from 2% to 8% once it's placed in an answer box, with revenue from organic traffic increasing by 677%. Enge highlights a 20 to 30% increase in traffic while they held featured snippets for the query. Types of featured snippets. There are three major types of featured snippets. Paragraph, an answer is given in text. It can be a box with text inside or a box with both text and an image inside. List, an answer is given in a form of a list. Table, an answer is given in a table. Here is an example of paragraph snippet with an image. According to GetStat, the most popular featured snippet is paragraph type. Featured snippets or answer boxes? That's a question. Since we're dealing with a pretty new phenomenon, the terminology is pretty loose. Many people, including myself, are inclined to refer to featured snippets as answer boxes, obviously because there is an answer presented in a box. While there is nothing wrong with this terminology, it creates a certain confusion because Google often gives a quick answer, a definition of an estimate, etc. on top without linking to a source. To avoid confusion, let's stick to the featured snippet term wherever there is a URL feature in the box, because these present an extra exposure to the linked site, hence they are important for content publishers. Do I have a chance to get featured? According to research by Ahrefs, 99% of featured pages already rank in top 10 of Google. So if you're already ranking high for related search queries, you have very good chance to get featured. On the other hand, GetStat claims that 70% of snippets came from sites outside of the first organic position. So it's required that the page is ranked in top 10, but it's not required to be number 1 to be featured. Unsurprisingly, the most featured site is Wikipedia. If there is a Wikipedia feature for your search query, it may be extremely hard to beat that, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't try. Finally, according to the analysis performed in a study, the following types of search queries get featured results most often: DIY process, health, financial, mathematical, requirements, status, transitional, etc. Ahrefs study expands the list of popular topics with their most frequently words that appear in featured snippets. The following type of search queries usually don't have answer boxes: images and videos, local, shopping. To sum up the above studies, you have chances to get featured for the terms your pages are already ranking in top 10. Thus, a big part of being featured is to improve your overall rankings, especially for long-tail informational queries, which are your lower hanging fruits. If your niche is DIY, health or finance, you have the highest probability of getting featured. Identify all kinds of opportunities to be featured. Start with good old keyword research. Multiple studies confirm that the majority of featured snippets are triggered by long-tail keywords. In fact, the more words that are typed into a search box, the higher the probability there will be a featured snippet. It's always a good idea to start with researching your keywords. This case study gives us a good step-by-step keyword research strategy for a blogger. And this one lists major keyword research tools as suggested by experts. When performing keyword research with the featured snippets in mind, note that start with question-type search queries, those containing queries like what, why, how, etc. Because these are the easiest to identify. But don't stop there. Target informational intent, not just questions. While featured snippets aim at answering the user's question immediately, question-type queries are not the only types that trigger those featured results. According to the aforementioned href study, the vast majority of keywords that trigger featured snippets were long-tail queries with no question words in them. It helps if you use a keyword research tool that shows immediately whether a query triggers featured results. I use Substack for my keyword research because it combines keyword research with featured snippet research and lets me see which of my keyword triggered answer boxes. You can run your competitor in Substack and then filter the best performing queries by the presence of answer boxes. This is a great overview of your future competition, enabling you to see your competitor's strengths and weakness. Browse Google for more questions. To further explore the topic, be sure to browse Google's own People Also Ask section whenever you see one in the research results. It provides a huge insight into which questions Google deems related to each topic. Once you start expanding the questions to see the answers, more and more questions will be added to the bottom of the box. Identify search queries where you already rank high. Your lowest hanging fruit is to identify which phrases you already rank highly for. These will be the easiest to get featured for after you optimize for answer boxes. More on this below. Google Search Console shows which search queries send you clicks. To find that report, click Search Traffic and then Search Analytics. Check the box to show the position your pages hold for each one, and you will have the ability to see which queries are your top performing ones. You can then use the filters to find some question type queries among those. Go beyond traditional keyword research tools. Ask people. All the above methods tackle already discovered opportunities, those for which you or your competition are already ranking high. But how about venturing beyond that? Ask your readers, customers, and followers how they search and which question they ask. Ask people outside your immediate search. Move away from your target audience and ask random people what questions they have on a specific topic and what would be their concerns. Looking out of the box can always give fresh perspective. Just post a new project in brainstorm section and ask members to contribute their thoughts. Seed keywords. Ask your friends and followers. Seed keywords is a simple tool that allows you to discover related keywords with the help from your friends and followers. Simply create a search scenario, share it on social media, and ask your followers to type in the keywords they would use to solve it. Try not to be too leading with your search scenario. Avoid guiding people to the search phrase you think they should be using. Here is an example of a scenario. And here are the suggestions from real people. Obviously, you can create similar surveys with SearchMonkey or Google Forms too. That's for today. I will have the second part of the same video tomorrow. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like this and share with your friends. If you have any questions or concern, you can reach us at www.dcdigitals.com. Thank you so much and have a great day.